I don't know where the narrative started. I know he ended off that 2019 season or 2020 season on a pretty high note, so that jumped it off. Plus, he was the #1 recruit in the country coming out of high school because he's a first-round football player, but he's nowhere near a top 5 or top 10 pick. Nowhere near. There is major holes in his game.
I think this is one of those, this is probably to me the biggest boom or bust pick of the draft. I think you could see him out of the league in 3 or 4 years.
The issue isn't that he didn't do the field workout. I think if he came into the combine and did media and talked with teams and said, hey, but when you tell everybody in the media and with the teams that you plan on doing everything, and then you get out there and you run 40 and then you stop. But when he said, I want to do linebacker drills, well, yeah, so does Trayvon Walker and so did all these guys. You get a chance to do all the linebacker drills. Do the D-line drills, and then you do the linebacker drills. So that the explanation was just kind of goofy.
The expectation didn't match the reality. When we watched him as a freshman, we thought, oh my goodness, this is the next Chase Young. This is the next Bosa brother. He didn't live up to that expectation. I think the biggest issue is consistency, where teams were able to control him, able to shut him down a little bit.
What'd you see that you didn't like?
Yeah, well, there's nothing elite about his game. Elite compared to some of the guys that we've already talked about. There's no way you don't see this if you're watching on film. I'm sorry. Stiff around the edge as a pass rusher. He's not in the same class as the top 4 guys as far as taking on blockers, throwing them, dominating a tight end. One-on-one tackling in space or change of direction was not just like, oh, it's good or it's a little better than good. It wasn't good. He does not have the same effect on the game as some of the other guys do. He just doesn't play with the pedal to the metal and the recklessness the other guys do. Overall, physicality is disappointing. I wrote that, the sacks are not impressive one. He doesn't win with speed. He doesn't win with speed to power. Top 10, I don't see top 10 talent here at all. This is the second guy I watched. One of the more overhyped guys I can remember.
I mentioned it, just when you watch some of the games, you see him take some plays off.
Last year's first rounders, Jalen Phillips, Odafe Way, Kwity Paye from Michigan. He's not as good as any of those 3.
But Thibodeaux has perennial all-pro physical ability. You just don't see it.
Yeah, sorry.
With the 5th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the New York Football Giants select Kayvon Thibodeaux, defensive end, Oregon.
Come on, man. I knew it. I was waiting on it. I've been waiting.
On 3rd and 10. Pressure. Drops! Thibodeaux wrecks this drive again.
I need 100. Get that money, how these niggas running with their head off. Get to that money, can't settle for nothing. Need 100. I need, can't take no days off. I get that money, then I head off. Staking that shit, I won't never go on. I'ma get it forever, they know I'm coming. Paddock, Betty, I go burn on chopper, and they calling me. Turned up in your region with my partners, they say come to me. You got that ball, you know I ain't hit it. That quiet 9 with a whole lot of talk. He's running it up, he been turning them up, and he ready for war. He do it with all of these niggas. Fuck these niggas, keep that pistol, hit it, take his head off. I got the game from my mama, stay chasing them counts. I'ma give me 100, then I'm heading out. Shorty thick with that ass, but I'm feeling on mouth. Get out that car, the window come out. Talking shit for a nigga, ain't straight for his mouth. I done went to Utah and I'm straight from that north. I went take that diamond on top of my face. Use a razor to break up that heart on the plate. Microwave other stuff, do it either way. Put on my mask and I seize the place. Smoking jokes like the bag, I don't need the bait. Talking crazy, I say I don't need your bait. Need 100 on 100, don't see that shit funny. On this set, leave behind me, I'm raising them rate. Patty too tall, by that person.
Thibodeaux is a defensive end who can rush the quarterback, do great things.
Big time defensive end. Right here with the jelly, then everything changed. Quit it, then upgrade it straight to the stage. These niggas ain't equal, can't step in my lane. I'ma stack it forever, then get out the game. Get that money, how these niggas running with their head off. Get to that money, can't settle for nothing. Need 100. I need, can't take no days off. I get that money, then I head off. Staking that shit, I won't never go on. I'ma get it forever, they know I'm coming.
Taking my time with this shit. Couple trials and tribulations came in, them fuck niggas thought it was it. You know I'm as raw as it get, nigga. I'm talking about